Let's meet the starting five for your Orlando Magic. At center, 6'10", number 34, Wendell Carter Jr. At guard, 6'4", number 4, Jalen Suggs. At shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 10, Desmond Bain. At forward, 6'10", number 22, Wagner. At forward, 6'10", number 5,
Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for LaMelo Ball.
And when you see the tumble his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's gotten away from playing the kind of gritty, hard-nosed D he was known for. That's an aspect of his game he needs to get back.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. We've got Williams. Mr. Moves out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Williamson. And it's Miller in at the small forward position. And for Orlando, underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Suggs out there with Desmond Bain. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Banchero looking around. Wagner a screen on Williamson. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And that one no good to start him off on the night. Ball finds Williams. Miller outside. There's Ball with the 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Suggs. And the 3 off target. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Ball with it. Picked up by Suggs. Williams sets a screen for Ball. Buries the long-range jumper.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Now, here's Suggs. 11-point game his last outing. Carter with a screen on Williamson. Banchero passes to Carter. Williams with the block.
0 for 3 from the floor so far. Not the start they had in mind. They need to just take a breath, reset, and keep things simple.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
and they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Ball. Working his way from scout to head coach, Jamal Mosley was a longtime assistant under Rick Carlisle. He has paid his dues, Coach.
Yeah, and Kevin, I really admire the guys that put in the time, as you say, pay their dues and get themselves ready for when they get the opportunity. There's a lot of outstanding younger coaches in this league, and Jamal Mosley's as good as any of them.
Yep, I would agree.
Suggs just staying active and goes to the line now.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And he makes the first.
Well, one thing you like about Jalen Suggs is this guy's a hard worker. You see that on the court, and you see it off in the way he's continued to work on his game.
Both free throws good from Suggs. Here's Ball. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Williamson outside. And Mack kicks to Miller. Takes the three. The three-pointer is right on target.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Banchero outside. From the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Ball dishes to Williams. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Miller with a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Banchero. From down in the low post, it goes. Banchero's got 5 points so far.
Well-aimed pass by Suggs. On time and on target to a ready shooter.
Williams sets a screen for Ball. They get it back. Shot's good by Williams.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Outside, Bain. Back to Banchero. Lets the three fly. Miller grabs the miss. Charlotte in the lead. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Williamson, the pass to Mack. Now here is Miller, guarded by Bain. Count that bucket.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. We talked about trying to contain someone like Zion Williamson, and Coach said it's like trying to put out a fire with a squirt gun. He's just so explosive and physical. The only good option is to build walls and try to cut him off from the hoop. We'll see how that works out for them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. No good with the triple. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. 4-point game. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Well, those are the kinds of performances you hope carry over into some momentum for this one. He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Williamson double team. Ball with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. 7 points in the game.
So often LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Get hype, Orlando. It's time for 3, 2, 1, hype. Get loud, fans. On the court is your hype squad. It's time for T-shirts.
The three-point game, such a big part of the NBA. Let's see the best teams at it. In second, the Hornets.
No doubt, they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Suggs against Ball. Now Suggs, and they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. It's not going to go for him.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
From 6 away. Pass to Mack. Now Ball. Another shot. Carter pulls it in.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Banchero passes to Wagner. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Well, it's a luxury that Wagner is so versatile in the two-man game.
Well, there's a unique profile for Wendell Carter Jr., a tremendous rebounder and shooter, and now he's playing on a pretty good team, and he's a big reason why.
He sure is. Look, he's really big at 6'10", 270. All right, top 20 in the league in rebounding and effective field goal percentage. Can shoot the three. Great blend of size, skill, and toughness.
Now here's Williamson. Paolo Banchero unable to get his last shot to go in. It's Miller on the wing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Coach, what did you like to see from your teams at this point of the season?
Well, you would think, Kevin, that at this point we would be making fewer mistakes, and especially mental mistakes where we break down. There's always going to be physical mistakes. You're going to have some turnovers. Hopefully they're not out of carelessness. But you shouldn't be missing rotations or not executing a play, not setting a screen. Execution and attention to detail should be good by now.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good for Miller.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. That's going to send Wendell Carter to the line. That's on Mark Williams. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
That's good from Carter. Franz Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
I like that assessment. Now, here's Banchero. 5 points in the game. Here's Wagner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Well, throwing his weight around down low. Wagner getting to the line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
He was extremely sharp at the free throw line in their last outing.
And the first one drops.
Well, look, I really appreciate how Franz Wagner does a little of everything. Along with plenty of scoring, he's a multi-dimensional player.
The Magic making a switch here. Isaac's checked in. The Hornets also changing it up. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Williams. And Grant Williams is subbed in for Williamson. Both free throws good from Wagner.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Ball finds Mack. Miller outside. The three. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Charlotte in the lead. Outside, Ball. To the paint. Looks for Miller. Gets it to him. And it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
And now, please welcome the 407.
for the Magic. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Banchero, and it's Anthony Black in for Bain. The Magic trail by 4. Here's Black. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Bitadze. Pass to Suggs. From deep. Drills the three-pointer. Suggs has got 5.
Well, it's great to see Suggs become more and more confident as a jump shooter.
Ball surveying the defense. Six on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. Nurkic. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. And that combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Jones checked in for Orlando. Reynolds is checked in for Charlotte. Nurkic is screen on Jones. Here's Reynolds. He's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana. Orlando trailing here. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Reynolds. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Isaac with some nice D.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
And that one's good, Wagner.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to the Pacers in Indy.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
Yeah, they had their chances and put up a fight, but it's so hard to win close games on the road.
Here's Salon, still without a basket. Will it go? And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Reynolds. Pass to Nurkic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A moment here now to see the numbers for Desmond Bain.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
The first one falls.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
And both free throws good for Nurkic. And it's the Magic's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Bitadze. Back to Jones. Baseline jumper. And Orlando again with the bucket. Here's Reynolds. Still scoreless. Outside Williams. To the left side wing. Now here's Nurkic. Not a lot of room. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Reynolds. Launches it from deep. The long distance 3 is barreled.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Orlando leading. Jones the pass to Black.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Isaac. 1:53 left to play in the first. Here's Black. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. So the Magic, their last game, a win against the Heat in Miami.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
Here's Jones after Charlotte getting the 3. Inside, there's Bitadze, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Nurkic.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Reynolds, defended by Jones. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Poked loose. On the wing, Jones. Isaac outside. And the layup's good off the glass. And now a 3-point Magic lead.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
There's 31 seconds left in the first. Pass to Salon. It's Black in the corner. 16 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Green with the ball. Over Jones. And Green gets it to go.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
And so it's Franz Wagner making highlights for Orlando. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Jones is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Bitadze in at the 5. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now, here's Ball. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
Now, Wagner, following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Pulls it up. They get it again.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
It's good. And the Hornets lead by 1.
Well, this is where Zion can be so deadly. He gets a bit of space, and he can take advantage of it.
Stan, no one knows Williamson's game more than you. You know it firsthand. Zion's physicality makes him incredibly difficult to defend.
Well, there's no question, Kevin. He's virtually unstoppable going to the basket. But as time goes on, you know everybody's athleticism decreases a little. If he's going to age well in the league, he's going to need to have that jump shot as a weapon.
I'm sure you told him that, didn't you?
I tried.
So, Coach, thinking about Zion Williamson and his impact on the game, sometimes his playmaking can be overlooked a little bit.
Yeah, Kevin, this guy is really unselfish, and I think Zion actually relishes setting up teammates for shots more than he likes to score. He knows he's going to draw a lot of attention, and he creates shots for his team.
Just hearing you talk, I know you really like him, even personally, don't you? You love him as a player, but personally you like him.
Just a great person.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And both free throws good for Williamson.
Well, the bottom line is this. When Zion Williamson is healthy, he is very tough for defenses to handle. You have to be very clear on your plan or he'll destroy you.
Now here's Jones. Bankero outside. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Hornets trail. Ball kicks to Williams. Outside, Ball. 6 to shoot. Williams, a screen on Jones. Ball from long range. Carter pulls it in.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Magic. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. It's up a 3. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bankero against Williamson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Charlotte making the switch. Max checked in, and this is his first trip to the line tonight. Magic have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Jones with the bounce pass. Carter finds Jones. Now here is Carter. Shoots the 3. That shot is off. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
There's the lob to Carter, and stolen by Miller. And here is Mack. Last game we saw him score 13. Drills it from outside.
And not just the score, Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Dance. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves.
Suggs, he's checked in for Jones. These are the teams that have been really dominant in the paint so far this season. 5th on the list, the Magic.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Out left to the wing. Banchero kicks to Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. Carter with the screen. Suggs cans it from downtown. Suggs has got 8.
Yeah, and for Suggs, his three-point shooting has come a long way since entering the league.
Pass to Mack. Miller up on top. He's defended by Wagner. Good on the shot. 11 points from Brandon Miller.
And that's the elite shot-making skill from Brandon Miller.
The Magic trail by 3. Wagner kicks to Suggs. On the wing, Bain. Banchero outside. Off target with the open look.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Miller outside. Banchero against Williamson. Pass to Williams. Great defense that time from Banchero. The Magic have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Deep 2 from Wagner. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williamson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Got a piece of it. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Banchero. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
First team foul.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And as a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part of it.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
Now here's Matt. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And it's Williams with the jam.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Carter outside. Knocked away to the right side. Williamson against Banchero. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Paolo Banchero. Defensive foul. Zion Williamson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Back in 2022, the #1 overall pick was Paolo Banchero. What do you think of his game?
You have to love his game, Kevin. I mean, handles the ball as a big guy at 6'10", makes plays for other people, scores, gets to the free throw line. All-star game in his second year. And on that team, he has really, really looked to defend. This guy's future is bright.
And their coach is another guy from the Seattle area, right, who has come on the NBA and starred.
There have been quite a few of them.
Matt, no luck. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Suggs with a screen for Banchero. Knocks down the three ball. Banchero's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Magic.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Put your hands together, fans.
The Magic making a switch here. Isaac's checked in.
One more time. Let's hear it for the 407 dance team.
To Salon. Mack with the ball. Screen by Nurkic. Clock at 6. Here's Salon. Puts it up. Charlotte no good that time either. Magic leading by 3 to the inside. Here's Banchero. Can't hit from in close. Hornets have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Back to Mack. Pulls up. They get the rebound. Nurkic. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Now, here's Banchero. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Heat in Miami. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And the first one at the line is good. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah, my wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Here's Reynolds. 6 points for him. To the middle. Here's Salon. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. High post, Howard. Pass to Isaac. No good on that one.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Misses from close range. Orlando's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Orlando with the ball, following the bucket by the Hornets. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Charlotte, they're fourth in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season. And, of course, Orlando, they're right in fifth place.
And, you know, for the Hornets, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
Here's Reynolds. Pass to Salon. No one near him. And he hits the jump shot. Salon's got 4 this quarter.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Now, here's Suggs. He's got 8. Here's Vitadze. Magic moving the ball around. Here's De Silva. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
Down the free throw, no good. Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Plays it up off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 1.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Black. He had 13 points in the win against Miami.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
And it's Suggs missing. And so Green will bring it up for the Hornets. Pass to Williams. Here's Reynolds. He's got 6. Here's Salon. Fader on the way. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now, here's Suggs. He's guarded close.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Cuts at 5. The Magic again can't hit.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Reynolds. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Reynolds. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Black, following the bucket by the Hornets. Here's De Silva. A 3. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Suggs. Williams against Isaac. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. How last month turned out for him. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
First one falls for.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Orlando making some changes. Wagner comes in for Isaac, and Jones subbed in for Suggs. And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Magic trail by 4. Here's Black. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Defensive foul.
For Orlando, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
15 foul. At the line for the Magic, Black.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. 59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Miller. Pass to Reynolds. From past the arc. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Bitadze. Inside and stolen by Williams. Green in the high post. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Third personal foul. 4th team foul.
The Hornets have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Josh Green. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Green. 34 seconds left to play here in the half. Now Jones. Pass to Bitadze. Wagner outside. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Yeah, Wagner doesn't fear contact. He'll take it right into the defense down there.
Miller with the ball. Williams a screen on Wagner.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Hornets lead by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Not sure any run of games feel comfortable, but this might be as close as you can get. They're at home against teams that they can clearly beat. This is a great opportunity for them to stack up some W's.
And guys, the Charlotte Hornets are in an even game.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, you have to like what we're seeing so far from Paolo Banchero.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now. Hornets leading by 4. On the court for the Hornets,
We've got Mr. Moves. Zion Williamson is out there with Mark Williams. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Ball in at the 1. And it's Williamson missing. The Magic shooting well. They're at 45%. And Banchero, here we go. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instant.
Suggs passes to Bane, and Carter has it in the corner. Back to Bane. Kicks it out to Wagner. And he's good on the 3-ball. Wagner's got 13.
Look, that's the readiness of Wagner. He's prepared to shoot the moment he catches the ball.
Pass to Mack. Outside, Ball. Now Miller. Williams sets a screen for Miller. 3-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
3.
Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Orlando trailing here. And here is Suggs. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Back to Wagner. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And here's Miller. 17 points in the game. Back the pass to Ball. Now here is Miller. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Magic have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Suggs passes to Banchero. Bane against Miller. Bane kicks to Carter. Miller against Bane. Carter sets the pick for Bane. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Shots good by Miller.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Now, here's Banchero. He's got 18. Banchero is screened for Suggs. Off target with his 3.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
It's Williams, high post. Carter on him. That's tipped, and so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it last. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Ball. Really been a key contributor over the past month. Putting up about 18 points per, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Here's Williamson. Clock at 4. Pass to Mack. Lets it go with a 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the inside. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Certainly not shocked to see Banchero lighting up the stat sheet.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Ball against Suggs. Free throw line jump shot. And Williams throws it down.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Carter dishes to Suggs. Connects from three-point range. Suggs has got it all tied up now for the Magic.
Good read from the big man, Carter Jr. That kind of unselfishness goes a long way.
Miller outside. Outside, Ball. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Isaac's checked in for the Magic. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Charlotte. Williamson outside. To the paint. Nurkic can't hit.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
For the lead. And it's Banchero missing. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Charlotte Hornets. Miller, no luck.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Wagner kicks to Bane. Over Mack. Bane, no good. Charlotte's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And that one, good. 22 points from Brandon Miller.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
Banchero outside. Here's Suggs. The Magic again can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now Ball. He's got 7. Nurkic a screen on Suggs. Down low. Clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Just a load. I mean, at 7 feet, Nurkic also moves well. And that combo gets him to the line a bunch.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
And the first one drops. He doesn't get the second one. The Magic trail by 3. Let's go. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Nurkic. And it's sent back by Isaac. Here's Terrell. He's covered by Ball.
Charlotte foul. Number 35.
Goga Bitadze is checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Bane. The Hornets also with the sub. Green is checked in for Ball. Here's Terrell. Pass to Black. Inside. Here's Bitadze. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. The Magic in third.
Yeah, I mean, they've got the athletes to run the break all game long, so that's their edge. They're always looking to take advantage.
Over to the left wing. Misses the three. Orlando, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Second team foul.
The Magic have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. The first free throw is good. Grant Williams is checked in for the Hornets. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Hornets trail by 3. Outside, Green. And again, the Hornets missing.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Howard, the pass to Black. Here's Terrell, guarded by Green. Here's Terrell. 6 on the shot clock. Isaac a screen. Black buries it from three-point range. Black's got the lead up to 6 now for Orlando.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
To stop the run. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's Terrell. Back to Howard. Pass to Isaac. To the middle. Black in the post. Working on Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And while we have a moment, let's check the stats for Black. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's right around 9 points a night, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
The first one falls, and the Hornets making a change here. Reynolds is checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Hornets trail by 7. To end the cold streak, Terrell pulls it in.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Outside, Green. Here's Reynolds. 8 points for him. Here's Salon. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Personal foul. 14 foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Orlando?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Orlando leading by 6. Here's Terrell. Pass to Black. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Salon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the inside. Green inside. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
First free throw is good. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Howard. Both free throws good from Green. Here's Black. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Jones. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Green. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. Williams sets a screen for Green. A new 14 for Charlotte. Second shot opportunity. Connects. The jumper drops. He has 6.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Pass to De Silva. To the paint. Here's Black. Great D that time from Green.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Orlando leading. Here's Terrell. And Jones now atop the key. Pass to Bitadze. Here's Black. Takes the three. And Reynolds pulls it down.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Now Green for the tie. And the layup is up and in. Green's got the game tied up here for the Hornets.
Number 35.
A minute 42 left to play in the third. Pass to Bitadze. Here's Black. And he lobs it toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
It's time for dance cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves.
Carter's checked in for the match. Franz Wagner comes in for Jones. With this break in the action, here's a look at the teams that have blocked the most shots in the NBA this last month. In third, the Hornets.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
Charlotte trailing. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter of the game. Miller kicks to Williams. Here's Reynolds. 8 points for him. Shoots it up. And again, the Hornets missing.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Tipped away and stolen by Miller. And now running up the court, Miller pushing it up. Pass to Williams. And here is Green. Here's Reynolds. Miller inside. He's defended by Wagner. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, powering through the foul there. Miller showing some serious intensity.
The Magic making a switch here. Banchero's checked in.
One shot.
And the free throw is good, now leading by one. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the third.
And on paper, Paolo Banchero has so many appealing attributes. His size, build, the ability to find shots. You can easily see why scouts were enamored with this guy as a prospect.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
That free throw, good from Banchero.
Well, look, Banchero's a guy who can put the offense on his back, and sometimes he can do it for long stretches.
That one is no good.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He was in the penalty. Shooting for Charlotte, Reynolds. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Well, the miss is unfortunate, but he still manages to put them ahead. Barely.
Wagner outside. A 3-ball. And it's Banchero missing.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Here's Green. It's good from the top of the key. Green's got 10 points. Wagner with it from deep three-point land. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for the Hornets. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Desmond Bane out there with Suggs, and it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Miller outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
At the line for the Hornets, Miller taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Nurkic checked in for Mark Williams. He's off on the second. Orlando trailing here. In the corner, it's Bane. Takes a 3. Ball with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Yeah, you can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim.
Banchero passes to Carter. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Miller against Bane. Clock is at 3. Over Miller. Bane, no good. Charlotte leading by 3. Outside Miller, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jalen Suggs.
Shooting for Charlotte, Miller taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Isaacs checked in for Orlando. Both free throws good for Miller. The Magic trail by 5. And here is Suggs. Drives to the hoop. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Ball's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Isaac with some nice D.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Now, here's Suggs. Banchero outside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
That is some strength. Banchero takes the foul, but it's not enough to throw him off rhythm.
Team foul. At the line for Orlando, Paolo Banchero. One shot.
That free throw, good from Banchero. Charlotte in the lead. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Goes up the baseline. Here's Nurkic. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Nurkic has got 4 points in the quarter. Here's Banchero. Isaac outside. Suggs against Ball. The 3. Good on the triple.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Ball, a screen on Wagner. There's Miller with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Miller's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
Payne for 3. It's good from long range.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pass to Mack. Back to Ball. Inside. Got a piece of it. Payne with the steal. Here's Suggs. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Charlotte Hornets. They lead by 1. Ball with it, picked up by Suggs. Back to Williamson. Over Banchero. And it's Williamson missing.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Second team foul. At the line for 1.
What's up?
Paolo Banchero.
Banchero, no good on the free throw. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Mack, no luck. Orlando, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
At the line for Orlando, Paolo Banchero, taking 2 shots.
That free throw, good from Banchero.
Well, he's been at the line so often tonight, but only just now is he starting to look comfortable.
Both free throws good from Banchero.
And since halftime, he's made a concerted effort to get to the line. Be aggressive. Great stuff.
Pass to Nurkic. Knocks it loose. Nurkic setting the pick for Williamson. Shot to stop the run. And it's good on the way in.
Yeah, that's Zion's bread and butter. Absorbing and dishing out contact inside.
Suggs kicks to Isaac. Miller against Bain. Wagner outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, with the agility and the skill, Franz Wagner is hard to defend without fouling.
Franz Wagner.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Now Ball. Nurkic a screen on Suggs. Outside Ball. Over Suggs. Misses off the left iron.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Banchero with the ball. Now guarded by Nurkic. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Once he gets the ball inside, it's tough to deal with the natural strength of Banchero.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Both free throws good from Banchero. Hornets trail by 5. Here's Ball. Williamson outside. Miller outside. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Wagner against Miller. Wagner passes to Suggs. Over Ball. And a little up that time, but it drops. Suggs has got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic.
Well, you love the find by Wagner. At 6'10", a good passer and has a great view of the floor.
Ball against Suggs. Here's Miller. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Orlando leading by 5. Banchero with the ball. Pass to Suggs. From past the arc. Cranes the three-pointer. Suggs has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. And here's Miller. Nurkic, a screen on Wagner. To the middle. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist by Miller. Miller's got 3 assists tonight.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
Wagner finds Isaac. Now Suggs. He's covered by Ball. Oh, good on the triple.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
And it's blocked.
Well, Suggs is an elite on-ball defender. We don't see a lot of blocks by a guard.
Carter, he's checked in for Isaac. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Williams is checked in. Miller inside. He's defended by Wagner. Count the basket. 35 points from Brandon Miller.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score. Well, his offense is carrying them right now, and even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Outside Williams. Out to Miller. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land. Miller's got 38 points.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Banchero inside. Working on Williamson. And it's Banchero missing. Now here's Matt. Williamson finds Ball. Kept alive. Here's Williams. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Josh Green's checked in for Charlotte.
At the line for one.
And it's tied up with that one. Orlando's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of it. Pass to Banchero. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Banchero knows how to get to the line. He's drawn fouls at an elite level from his very first day in this league.
At the line for the Magic, Paolo Banchero. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. No free throws, good from Banchero. Charlotte has gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And here's Miller outside. The three-pointer is right on target. Miller's got 41.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Banchero outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Oh, Banchero earns his points there. If he has to get them at the line, then that's what he is more than willing to do.
At the line for Orlando, Paolo Banchero, taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a one-point game. Green, the screen. Banchero against Williamson. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejection. Wow.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Four on the clock. Puts up a deep three.
And good contest right there from Banchero, using that size as a distraction on defense.
Suggs in the corner. Pass to Banchero. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Another miss by Orlando. Charlotte's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Now Miller. Green with a screen on Wagner. Miller outside. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Wagner on the wing. Covered by Miller. And that one's good. Wagner.
Well, no surprise. Wagner is becoming a guy they can go to in big spots.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the break, listen in with Charles Lee and his team. The message was simple: keep fighting. Coach told his team, we're in this. We just need some extra effort. Let's go. We'll see if they can come back. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Green dishes to Williams. Miller outside. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his first foul. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Orlando leading. Here's Banchero. Pass to Suggs. To the inside. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, look, it's been a big night for Wagner. He's 6'10", skilled, smart, a really difficult matchup.
Williamson looking it over. And here's Miller outside. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 4 assists now tonight. Orlando's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. And that one's good. Wagner. Wagner's got 23.
Yeah, and showing some force inside. Wagner making sure he gets his.
Miller against Wagner. Miller inside. That one goes in. Miller's got 46 points.
already Miller showing he has no problem in the big moments. How about the gut from that young man?
Wagner with it, and it's Miller picking him up. And Carroll passes to Bain. Hits the three-point bomb.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Williams, a screen on Wagner. Miller inside. He's defended by Wagner. Miller, no up. Magic leading by 3. Banchero finds Suggs. Plays it up and banks it in. 23 points for Jalen Suggs.
Well, he's got that clutch gene in him. Suggs digging deep when they needed it.
Wagner against Miller. Williams, a screen on Wagner. Miller outside. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner outside.
Miller, 5th personal foul. At the line for 2, Franz Wagner.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Miller against Wagner. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Williams comes with the double team. Wagner finds Bain. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. 6 to shoot. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. It's good on the putback.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Charlotte calls timeout. We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
There's Ball with the 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for the Magic, Franz Wagner, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Stolen by Ball. So the Magic win it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Paolo Banchero.